want to strongly express our, objection to what obtains in the state by the leadership. So this conference is hereby invited to call on the leadership to be alert to its responsibility, to awaken it from its slumber, to be alive to its responsibility that it may save the state from further enflammement. Why? Because the state is already on fire. It is already burning. But unfortunately, the leadership attitude remains carefree about the situation. The welfare of the people and security of their lives is the primary purpose of government, as enshrined in our Constitution and other international charters signed by our country. But unfortunately, if we look at the attitude of the leadership in the state, their acts demonstrate that they have chosen comfort as their primary objective of leadership in the converse. Why? Because everybody, I'm sure, will agree with me that it is dishonorable of our leadership in the state at this very critical time, at this very challenging time, when the state is profusely bleeding, lives are lost every day, more than 50 people killed in 3 days, houses torched, and several people abducted, that the head of governance in the state can leave the state as well as the country only to go and enjoy a pastime watching wrestling in Niger. This is very, very unfortunate, and this is demonstrative of the insensitivity of the government to the agony of the people of Zamfara state. How can you imagine, even if maybe His Excellency has a passion for wrestling for that first time, everybody will expect that he will strive that we have relative peace, so that maybe we have the pastime here, so that he and his family and the people of Zamfara state will enjoy it. But just living at this critical time, when the state is bleeding, it is very, very unfortunate. How do you imagine a leader having, comfort when his state is bleeding like this, when the economy of his people is completely ruined, when education of the people of the state can be said to be educationally shut down? Our children are shut down from school, we can say indefinitely. This is very unfortunate. So I think these are enough for the people of Zamfara state to be conscious of what is happening, so that they decide for themselves. It is very, very unfortunate, and we are sure that the people of Zamfara state are watching and will act accordingly when it is time to do that. We therefore appeal on the state government to be sensitive, demonstrate its sensitivity to actually what obtains in the state. Swearing by the Holy Book is not required of them. Nobody is forced to be a governor. You express your interest. Why? Because you think you are capable. To come out and tell people that I swear by the book, I don't know the perpetrators, I don't know who are doing it, where they are doing it, is an expression of what? Weakness of the leadership. You are elected that you may be able to trace, the perpetrators, so that you act accordingly. If you fail to do that, that is a system failure. You have failed on the primary objective of governance. Therefore, it is better to resign than, be swearing by the book. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. So we are appealing to the state government to be, sensitive, alive to its responsibility. We are appealing to the people of the state to be, conscious and considerate of what is happening. Those who have them at heart, people that sympathize with them, people that are ready to, lift up the people, move them forward so that we get out of this mess, the unfortunate situation we are into. This is essentially why we invite you, gentlemen of the press, so that we share with our people, their state. We express to them that we are in the same environment. Why? Because in communication, by environment, we are not referring to a physical location, but the condition in which the individuals live in. So we are demonstrating, our, concern about word of tenth. Let me start still with the issue of insecurity. Despite the fact that the government didn't do well, it doesn't condole anybody. You understand? All that is happening as if there is no governance. People that don't feel the presence of government. You understand? Things happening like this, the governor never condoled anybody. You understand? No support is given to the people. In Zamfara state, we don't have a single IDP. You understand? Even if we have, they are naturally formed ones and assisted by the public. It is very unfortunate. Secondly, talking about projects, you can say that there is no single capital project that has been carried out, completed by this government. Not one to show. A single capital project from the scratch to the end. You understand? Not a single capital project. The worst part of it is that education is the backbone of sustainable development. Our children have been shut down educationally, indefinitely, to the extent that some people who can afford it are now taking their children out of the state to school. This is very, very unfortunate. People are ruined economically. You can see how different places where people market, how they are cleared. So many people have been economically ruined as a result of that. So there are so many things to mention. You understand? And we are very much positive that as far as people are concerned, they know that the PDP is well organized, and if actually we're able to clutch to power, there is definitely going to be a change by God's grace. Yes, so many things to mention. We'll have time to pick them one after the other and highlight them. Yes.
Sir, clarification. What does that mean?
People dying every day. Just as I mentioned, in just 3 days, more than 50 people were killed. Houses torched, you understand? People kidnapped. My sister is right now in captivity for 4 days, together with her 2 daughters. Yes, we lost a daughter just last year on this. You understand? But the government is like insensitive. So we are calling on this to break this conspiracy of silence. We'll no longer keep quiet about this. We'll be talking. You understand? Actually, the state is in a mess. And we are hoping that, inshallah ta'ala, the PDP will get the state out of this mess by God's grace.
Inshallah. Sir, shortly there was a statement from the government side concerning how weapons are penetrating into Nigeria through the Niger. And now you are accusing Ms. Governor for going there for a wrestling. What is the justification behind this statement?
Everybody knows it. Yes, there were videos that had been shared. You understand? That he even gave a gift to a praise singer in Niger. You understand? At the arena. So this is evident. And even if he is going there for something like that, this is not the right time. He's supposed to have been here with the people, commiserate with them, you understand, and give them support. So this is not the right time for that, even if he claims that. Yes.
Sir, the 50 people you said, can you please...
How many have been killed on Safe Road alone?
We need
How many
specific-
have been killed in Gada?
How many, specifically, which towns and villages where this happened?
It is happening in almost all the local governments in Zamfara state. You understand? Yes. Happening in Ansadao, in Gada here, Bungudu local government, in Safe here, in Maru local government, Karake. If you add up the figure, I'm telling you, it is, yes.
So recently, a powerful delegation of the state government,
Which powerful delegation? If you say powerful.
led by the deputy speaker of the state
Ah.
government.
No. The speaker was not there,
The
we were
deputy
there.
speaker.
The deputy speaker was not there also. You understand?
He was there.
He wasn't there, we were there.
He was there.
So even if he's there, you understand,
Yeah.
a whole district head was assassinated, more than 10 people were killed, you understand, houses torched, you understand. It is either the delegation should be stronger than this. The governor was in town, he was in the state when it happened. What prevented him going himself to commiserate with the people? Huh? He doesn't have the time. Huh? Yes.
That's how you see it.
That is what it is. That is the truth about it.